You loved me like a man who kept mistaking his insecurity for intuition. Every time my phone lit up, you'd stiffen, as if a friend saying, "Hey," was an alibi I forgot to hide. You acted like my thumbs were weapons, like every message I sent was a doorway I shouldn't walk through. I'd tell you it's just a friend, but you'd read the words like a confession. You policed my joy, like you were guarding a border, asking who I was with, what they looked like, if my college friends had Y chromosomes, and therefore apparently they had access to my soul. You treated my friendships like crime scenes. Every male in my life became a suspect because you were terrified my world might hold people who didn't dim my light. And God forbid I stepped into a studio. Suddenly every beat became an accusation. Every song I made had your paranoia mixed into it. You swore I was sleeping with my producer, like creativity required infidelity, like my ambition had to come with a body count. You interrogated my passion, the same way you interrogated my loyalty, with shaking hands and a trembling ego disguised as certainty. You built fantasies out of your own fears, stitched lies together with your own shadows, and then handed them to me like some lawyer submitting evidence. Yes, you were lawyer, judge, and jury, who didn't just accuse me of cheating. You accused me of existing outside of you, of being seen, being wanted, being someone another man might find magnetic. And that, to you, made me guilty enough. But here's the truth you never had the courage to face. I wasn't the one entertaining other worlds. I was the one shrinking my world just to fit inside the narrow space you called love. You loved me like a man afraid of his own reflection. So you projected every ugly part of you onto me and called it caution. You created entire stories in your mind, films where I played characters I didn't audition for, scenes I didn't live, plots I didn't write, and then you punished me for the script you directed. You treated your imagination like it was the gospel, your fears like the prophecy. If your mind wandered, you swore my body followed. If your thoughts spiraled, you believed I caused them. You convinced yourself I was disloyal in ways you were never brave enough to admit you feared in yourself. Your doubt spoke louder than any truth I offered. You trusted your paranoia more than you trusted my presence. And when I tried to soothe you, when I softened my voice and opened my palms to show you I was still here, you accused the gentleness of being rehearsed. You mistook reassurance for manipulation, kindness for strategy, love for a lie. You said you wanted transparency, but what you really wanted was for me to make myself small enough so that your insecurities stopped echoing. One day you'll tell the story I broke your heart, but anyone listening will hear the truth in the cracks, how you accused me of storms just to hide the fact that you were the one carrying the thunder. How you blamed me for the hurricanes you conjured in your own mind, how you called me unfaithful because your shadow kept whispering stories to you in the dark. And when I finally walk away, you'll call it proof I was never loyal. But really, it'll just be the first time I stop letting your paranoia write the script of my life. The first time I stopped shrinking myself for a man who mistook his own echo for the truth. A man who preferred the darkness over the light. So fuck you.